All right, welcome to Coming Through with Houston Hughes. I'm here with Brandon Carl Dugas, Z.I.G, also known as ZIG FCF. You can find him pretty much on any platform, right?
Yep.
All right. So, me and Z.I.G, ZIG, we go way back, man. Like,
right.
Man, let's see, what was we talking about? The Big Lot days, man. Tossing furniture, shit, hanging out in the back, just fucking like, man, freestyling, doing whatever, just fucking off, talking about how we're gonna be in this position right now. We made it happen. Like we're new steps and everything, new beginnings, everything. How long you been doing your thing?
Man, bro, I've been like at least since high school, junior high school and stuff like that. Yeah. Just like freestyling and rapping and spitting with the boys, tapping on tables and all that good shit. Yeah. But like really kind of going hard, like professionally almost. I've been doing it for like I guess about 5 or 7 years when Bo Records was first open.
Oh yeah. So you remember the screw shop in Orange that was over there right by that little mom and pop music store,
Yeah, but, Music Plus.
Yeah, back in the days before you had access of online, all that other shit, like we had to go you had to go to the screw to see what came down through the pipeline and everything, man. I remember going in there like freestyling with people. Yep. Man, like that was the spot back in the days, man. Who inspired you when you was younger? Like,
bro, it was a lot, man. It was a lot of inspiration. Like specifically, like to make me want to start doing. Really, to make me want to start doing it. A lot of it was screwing them. Yeah. Because we would always listen to the freestyle tapes and everything like that. Hearing Kiki and Pat, Mike D and them, ESG and them. You know what I mean? Like the whole Screw Up clique, all of that. Houston. A lot of it was UGK, man. Especially when I found out where they were from. Yeah. That was very, yo, it's right here. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was heavy inspiration. But I mean, like I grew, like when I was growing up, I was listening to whatever was on MTV and stuff with like my mama and them. Yeah. So, I was always, and my mama was real heavy on listening to music. So it was pretty much from birth, like when I was just a little kid. Man, so that's the
same with me. It was like 10, 11 years old, started hearing UGK and found out they were from Port Arthur, and that right there was always like, when you're our age, kind of, nothing against our area, but it's a smaller kind of more country town. So when you hear that, somebody from this area is, not only just making it, but I mean, these dudes were doing, Jay-Z and everything, back in the days, so they weren't like small towns. So that gave us like that hyped up energy, to go out and like be like, man, that's what I want to do. Right. And then I found out I sounded corny on the mic. So, I was like, man, maybe I need to get some cameras together and shit, I was like, maybe that'll be the better step.
Man, I used to think I sounded corny too, man, but people would always tell me, they was like, Zig, man, you go hard, you sound like you good and shit, but I used to be like, I don't know. But I guess it was always like, personal critique of myself, get my shit real straight.
Oh yeah, that's like when I do videos, anything, hell, even this podcast, if shit, go back and critique everything, I'll be like, oh man, I sounded, dumb, I sounded super country or some shit on there, and but then everybody else like, nah, you're good. So it's that kind of like mental critique, kind of like you're like, oh, nah, it ain't good. But then somebody else says good, you're like, all right, it's all right. So, let's see, we're gonna talk about some new music, man. What you got dropping?
Man, you
just dropped something though, right?
Yeah, I get the bag out already with Just T.
Oh yeah.
I produced it and recorded it and engineered it and everything, chopped it up, make it sound good.
And you said, in case people want to look him up, at EYEWAZ.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, and I'll drop a link in the video also, so people can find him, give credit where credit's due, and
for sure.
Everybody gets to the top somehow. So, how's the new song doing? Is it?
It's doing good, man. It's doing real good. We got the heavy promotion on it and everything. We're pushing it real hard. We made MTV News with it. We made the Recording Academy, the Grammy joint with it. And that's through my bro. That's through God. Everything is through God, first of all. But my bro Jesse Atkinson in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been in the game for a long time, like 20 plus. Oh, and so he's heavy connected out there. So just promotion through him. That's Urban Threshold PR. And man, we just been pushing it. We got, matter of fact, my bro Shock shocked the world. He put it on. He got me some radio rotation for it and everything like that. So yeah, man, we just been pushing that. We just been really pushing.
Yeah, let's talk about when you went up to Brooklyn, man. How was that? That's like a whole different atmosphere to hear, a whole different rap game too. You know, like you're going from our southern, southern slang rap, everything, to Brooklyn, kind of almost where it started. You know, you had the West Coast, you had the East Coast. So
yeah, bro, it was amazing, man.
Yeah,
because my bro, like Robert Armstrong, salute G Rob. I grew up with him and everything. That's my OG. So. He was from the Bronx.
Yeah.
So everything he would tell me about New York and everything like that, I was, I always had it in me. I was like, man, what is New York? Like it always seemed like a land far away.
Yeah,
but
like
it was amazing to think. Yeah, it was amazing to think about.
Right.
And that was my first time being in New York too. So I mean, it was just amazing. Bro.
Yeah.
It was like, and that's why I love the big city atmosphere. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the country. We
from the country,
areas and shit.
But there's certain ones of us that got out and we're like, man, this is where it's at. Like nothing against y'all, cowboy boots. Like you do y'all are good.
Yeah.
But the city we're a city where we belong.
City, man.
Yeah.
And it was going down like the whole time. Like there's a lot of building and everything going on over there and everything.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I bet so.
But it was still people out, people all over the streets. I mean, people walking around. Yeah. Big shit was going on.
Yeah. See, it's like, man, just when I go out to H-Town, it's like, man, there's always like any day of the week you find something, some kind of something to get into, sporting event, something. People are always out doing something, versus here it's like, man, you got a whole lot of Parkdale Mall, something like that.
Yeah.
Ain't a lot going on. So but yeah, man, New York's on my list. So man, like I made it to the West Coast, but like New York's will be on that list next.
I need to get to the West Coast too.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Me and my girl's going, man, July or August. Like we're looking at plane tickets, whatever. She's from there. She's from Inglewood. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, man, I don't even know how I ended up. I was like, got a girl from Inglewood, California. Like that's kind of like where it all started over there too. And shit, Inglewood, So, but yeah, man, we gonna make it up to the West Coast. So, but I'm gonna make it up to New York. I saw that video you did, the freestyle with old dude.
Yeah, with DJ Thorough.
Yeah, man, that shit went hard, man.
Yeah,
so.
Man, I gotta shout out DJ Thorough too, man. That shit was so fun, and he's a cool ass dude. Boy Wonder, the dude.
Yeah.
He was in there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
See, man, I watched that video. I was like, that boy doing it big up there in Brooklyn, man. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was nervous too a little bit, bro, because that was like, first of all, that was my first time being in New York. And
yeah.
Like that was my first time being on like a TV setting like that.
Right. Oh yeah. It's like
full
production, everything, right?
Yeah. Like so they had the whole shit going on.
Yeah.
It was dope too, man. It was, but that was like my first. Like I went there, and then Jesse told me he gave me the where to be and everything like that and all that shit. So I had to pop up over there. And it was a good thing it was close to the hotel where we was at, so we were able to just walk right up the block,
Man.
And it was right there. So
shit, that ain't bad.
Yeah, and so he put me on the spot with it, and we had the little interview and everything, and then I was kind of thinking like, what am I gonna come with or whatever, and then like I was just like, yo, like let me do it like this.
Yeah.
So I just got into it, and it just came out.
Yeah, hey, that's how the best work's done. When you just jump in, kind of. So, man, let's see. Man, you done any shows lately? Like you got anything going on? Anything?
Nah, I haven't really done shows since we was with Baby Eazy-E and like out there in Houston.
Right.
And we was doing when the Like it came out,
Oh yeah.
Because to me personally, I had been wanting to do shows and everything, but the virus or whatever.
Oh man,
threw a lot of stuff off.
Dude, that fucked a lot of shit up for some people,
Yeah.
So like, how did that affect as an artist? How did that just?
Really, what it made me do, it's okay for me. It slowed down a lot of my working on new stuff, doing a lot of stuff. But it made me zone back in and focus on promotion, putting out what I had already done.
Yeah.
And getting stuff back crispy again, making stuff look more professional.
See that when I started all this, we were still locked down and everything. So I was like, man, I'm gonna make the most of this time inside. Just sit there and piece things together, try to make it happen. So that's the plus side. It gave us an excuse to keep our ass at home and fucking grind. So man, shit, man. That's all I did past year, basically, just grind it out. Just trying to make shit happen. So
Yeah.
but, kind of the one good thing with the virus, though, man, it helped like keep that focus. I was like, man, I'm keeping my ass inside. They telling me not to leave, so I'm good, man.
Right.
You ain't got to tell me to keep my ass inside, and y'all go send me some money. Shit.
For real. Cause shit, I used to pop up everywhere, man. Like we was all over the place.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Like, man, it's like
And then
I went
like,
from being
boom,
everywhere
virus.
to
All right, let me sit down and eat noodles and shit.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, like I went from just covering sports, like concerts, everything, just nonstop to like a grinding halt. And I was like, man, and I was thinking, man, it's gonna be like a couple weeks. And it's like 2 years later, and I was just like, man, it's like, you know what? Like, if we go stay at home, we're gonna make it happen. So, about what's one of your favorite, like, your personal favorite from your collection, like favorite video you might have done, song, like.
Man, well, we had just talked about it, but I really like that
Oh yeah. Hey, that like goes hard. Though.
That was fun,
Yeah.
man. That was a lot of fun, and I feel like Rich really did his thing on the video. It was cool to be in Houston. It's always good to be in Houston.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
It was really good to meet E3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His name Derek. His real name Derek Wright. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, like right there, like it's almost like everything comes full circle because that's Eazy-E's son, and he comes, so like they're like literally like the originators all over there on the West Coast, kind of, like right there.
It was it's really a blessing. I got to shout out Goldie, Golden Touch Talent, man, because she the one that like keyed us in to go meet with him anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was and when we got to talk with him and everything, he was talking about. I asked him about the movie, how he felt about the movie. He was like, "Fuck that movie."
Yeah.
He was like, "That shit is not the real." And I know he was upset. I know him and his brother and them was upset because they didn't put them in there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of crazy, but Hollywood gonna do what the fuck.
Oh, they go do whatever to make that present it in a way that they see fit. It's never like true with Hollywood. They're like, oh, let's add something in there to get some extra clicks or views or something. I'm like,
right.
So. Yeah, man, that was when I seen you do that with E3. I was
that was
like,
so fun,
dude,
bro.
That
was so amazing, man.
Yeah.
But I've had so many, like it's been so much, like directly right after that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was after that. Then I had linked up with Z.I.G.
Right. Yeah, I was about to ask you how you linked up with Z.I.G and everybody out there.
Yeah, that was my bro ASB and my bro B&B Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Numb and Pain.
Oh, Numb and Pain. Yeah. Was Numb and Pain on Like with you, or were they on?
Yeah, they on there.
Okay, yeah. That's what
so they knew, they knew him, and so they, we connected and everything, and we went out there to Houston again, and then we did that video and everything, and that shit was real. That shit was so cool. I remember I was actually riding with him. I think it was a Grand Dam or whatever, and we was. I don't remember where we were going or whatever. I was talking to him. I was like, man, it would be real cool if we can do the video over there by the shop.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, the screw shop? I was like, yeah,
man.
So we popped up,
Shit, yeah, that would have been a hell of a trip to go on. I know, man, we kept missing each other. We're supposed to go out to Houston to do a few things, and shit kept coming up, everything. So wouldn't mind like getting out there again, like meeting some other people. I already know so many damn people out there. Between you and me, it's like, man, we could walk in so many damn places and just be like, at least know somebody, So,
yeah. Like,
but
we're back finally, y'all.
Yeah. Like a short hiatus, but hey, we're good now. Like we're back. The Rona's done bounced out of town, so fucking shit up for everybody.
Damn, man.
Man, so who's if you could collaborate with anybody, like. I mean, that's a tough one because
it is, bro.
You got the greats, but then you got the up and comers that just go so hard that you're like, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I told Thorough and them, I was like, I really want to work with Kiki, man.
Yeah.
Because he really influenced me a lot.
Yeah.
Me and him born in the same month.
Yeah.
And everything, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like a connection about the music and the way he influenced me to rap. But like, if Big L wouldn't have passed, I would have really had liked to work with him.
Oh yeah, man. Big L, man. Big L had some joints back in the day, man. Like that.
The lyricism, the way
the lyric.
I never heard nothing like that. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, and then like Michael Jackson, man, I would have liked to really work with him there, cause
Oh yeah, man, Mike Jack, man, he was. Dude got so much bad rap for shit he never even did, you know, and he just kept singing, man. I was like,
kept singing.
Yeah, man, that yeah, like,
man, rest in peace to him.
yeah, it's like, you know,
really drug him through the mud and shit.
Yeah, and man, you got like Snoop, who, you know, that's on everybody's level. It's kind of like on my level. I'm like, man, if I could do anything with somebody, you know, it'd be like, shit, probably just smoke a blunt with Snoop, you know, and just call it a day. It'd be like, hey, man, that's like on the list, you know. But it's like, man, would he be my main pick though to, you know, to collaborate with? I'm like, man, I don't know, you know. So,
yeah.
Man, and then you got man, Big Tony, man, out of H-Town, man. He's like, man, he's come a long ways, man. Like,
I hadn't heard, I hadn't really heard of him, but that I saw you share something of his.
Yeah, Sitting Low.
That purple lack he got.
Yeah,
man, that
song, purple candy coated lack boy, man.
That song is hard.
Man, Sitting Low. Yeah, like I went, man. He has a pretty good catalog too, man. He's been going, but man, I think he's like really stepping into that, you know, kind of like almost similar like, you know, Big Pokey in him. You know, he's just, you know, big dude. He's got that kind of like same swagger, you know, that same tone, that H-Town. You know, you hear him, you ain't got no question. Like, hey man, that's H-Town. You know,
his style. I like.
Dude, like
that shit is hard. What's the name of that song, bro?
Sitting Low.
Sitting Low. That's the one.
Sitting Low, man.
It's hard.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, song goes tough. Man, Lil Kiki dropped some new stuff too this year. This year so far, man, out of H-Town, man, there's been some I mean, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Kiki, you know, Big Tony, like and then shit, Big Pokey. He came out with Sensei, man. That album, man, that Sensei album went hard as hell. But then he dropped Right Now, which is man, what was that, about 3 weeks ago, or whatever? And that song goes hard too.
Pokey?
Yeah, Big Pokey, man. So, man, it was whenever he dropped Sensei. Man, now I felt like it was like 1998, 99 all over again, because he dropped that like, man, I think it was about 2 weeks after I think Hardest Pit in the Litter like came out, like, you know, it was within the same month, you know, and I was like, damn, I was like, man, Big Pokey was back, and man, he came back with a vengeance on that one, man. Like, I remember back in the days, I was like, man, Big Pokey, but then you didn't hear it, like he went silent for a while, man, and then he just came back, man. I was like, damn, I was like, Pokey tearing it up, you know. And so, what you got scheduled coming up? Like,
just a bunch of promotion, man. Like
I
was glad to be able to make it in here with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've been talking about this.
Man, we've been talking about it forever. I'm like, man, I was like, man, hold on. Let me let you know if this cable works. I'm like, oh fuck, man, I gotta go get another damn cable. This one ain't working. And I get a cable, and I'm like, hoping that damn thing like hangs in there a little.
Hang in there, baby.
Yeah, little bit longer. Come on. But yeah, like, man, every time. But then it was like you said, like that one time I was like, man, I was like, we can do it. You know, just do a dry run. And you're like, man, like, just make sure it's like the mics, everything's working, you know, properly before we just, you know, jump in and throw out some bullshit, you know. So, but for the first one, I'm like, man, like, there was no other guests I'd rather have. I was like, come on, man, like, we go too far back, you know, just riding around, like, freestyling in the car, you know, like, you know, did that video for it, but just, man, all the way back, like I said, like the Big Lots, you know, back there, hide behind the furniture and shit, just fucking freestyling and shit, you know. So I was like, man, I gotta bring Z.I.G on, man, see what's going down and shit. So,
Houston Hughes, baby.
It's
good to be here with you.
I know, man. So, man, it's like, because we've been talking, not even just this past year, but man, we've been trying to like get some things going, you know. And then it's like you said, the virus and shit, fucking put some brakes on shit. But now it's like everything's opening back up. There ain't no excuse. We got mics, we got cameras.
Everybody, we all grown now.
We all might be getting too old, but hey.
Yeah, man, getting a little old.
But one of the things is, man,
seasoned like, in the game.
Like, you think about how we, like, coming up, how you and I, like, seeing the rap game change, you know, like, I mean, you look at, like, shit, I'm trying to think, like,
it was G shit. It was, like, heavy. At first, it was, like some, you know, a lot of hip-hop music, you know, jumping around, bouncing type shit.
Yeah, it was more like a...
And then it just really turned into, like, G shit, like, street shit.
Yeah, because you had, like, the G-Funk sound coming out of Cali, you know, and that was right about the time, like, I think that was right around the time of ESG, like Swangin' and Bangin', all that came out.
Yeah.
Scarface and all that, you know, right there, that early 90s.
Yeah.
Man, like, and just watching it change, man, like.
There was heavy change.
Dude, like, just watching the growth, too, of, like, some of our favorite, like you said, like Lil Kiki, Slim Thug, all those guys that we you know, we admired, like growing up. I was like, man, we got to get on a level, or you know, like they're dropping something new. You know, I remember getting like leaving Orange and like driving hauling ass to Beaumont to go try to find a copy of like the new Big Pokey or something. And then you see them all like growing. I'm like, man, like, and they're still putting out hits, even better stuff than like before. You know, and usually like some people fall off after a little while, and now I'm like, man, they just keep putting out hit after hit out of Houston.
Yeah.
And H-Town still doesn't get any credit. Like,
yeah, I feel
like H-Town has like a little, like I still feel like we have this little market, and I'm like, but we're not, man. Like shit, I've been at Ford before here in Screw, you know, and I'm like,
yeah.
So like,
it's worldwide, bro. It's worldwide, but it just always seems
it's not on that like
it's just not
yeah
out there like
yeah, it's
that.
not like on that MTV level or some shit, you know, where it's
Yeah.
like everybody knows, but like once you hear it, you ain't forgetting that shit. Like you can't forget voices like Paul Wall, Big Poke, you know, like those. Like you hear them, you automatically know who that is, you know.
Yeah.
And then you got the late greats, man. Pimp C, DJ Screw, Big Hawk, Big Mo, Fat Pat.
For real.
Man, and you know, shit. We even lost more, you know, like Chucky Trill. What was that? A year ago? Like 2 years ago?
It was real recent.
Yeah. It hadn't been that long, but you know, like so many you know, up and comers that you know gone too soon and shit. But it's like H-Town's just constantly, man. We're putting out hits. At least to me, they're hits. You know, I'm like, man, why ain't the whole fucking like world jumping on this shit? You know, but
yeah. Well, see, you bringing that up reminds me that when I had went to New York and I was talking to DJ Thorough and everything, he was talking about how like, and he knew himself. He was like, look. He was like ASAP Rocky and them, like so many of the people from out here was influenced by what Houston and what y'all doing down there in Texas, you know what I'm saying, and down in that area.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow, and like just something real specific. He was talking about like the swangers and shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I told him, I was like, bro, I used to have a white Buick with white swangers and Vogues, right? And he was laughing. He was like, nobody out here has that, bro. He was like when people talk about stuff like that and everything like that, he was like, y'all are influenced by what they do down there in Houston and everything like that.
Yeah, see, and it was like you got to appreciate to like Scarface and ESG like back in the days, because they were the ones that were making it. You know, you turn on like Yo MTV Raps or something. You know,
right.
Man,
right.
that was so, shit. But like back in the days, it was like
so
man,
rare to see
Scarface.
But,
Scarface and ESG. But at the same time, like they really didn't hype like MTV and shit back then. They didn't really hype it up. Be like, oh, these H-Town artists or nothing. Like, you know, like shit until I could look the shit up myself. I didn't know like ESG and you know these guys. You know, I'm 11, 12 years old. Just find out these dudes are from Houston. I'm like, come on, yeah. I'm like, damn, man, MTV ain't showing no love to nobody.
Yeah.
Back in the days, like shit, they ain't shit no more though. But.
Yeah, and see, that's another like on something like that. And I don't want to speak, you know, like say the wrong shit or whatever, or get too specific about it. But my bro West, UGK West, he was telling me, and you know, I had seen this and heard about this too, and he was talking about how I think it was either MTV or BET or one of them, like they wasn't showing. Like UGK, they wasn't showing some stuff or whatever, but they were like supposed to be on there.
Right.
And like he made back in the day, he made some kind of big thing about one, you know, whatever it was, BT or MTV or whatever, it ain't down with UGK.
Right. Oh,
and that shit like got out there and it went really out there, and Bun like took issue with that. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But they squashed that. Like that's old now, you know what I'm saying? They cool, everything's good.
Right.
But that, for instance, about what you're talking about, you know, that's like, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of strange, like why. It's obvious the role that we play.
Yeah.
You know, in the game.
Oh, exactly. But they always want to be like the original rap from West Coast, East Coast. I'm like, man, y'all forget how we do it down in the South. Is like a lot of people think that's like, you know, 2000 and now. I'm like, nah, man, like you're talking like 90, like shit, 89. Like if you go back to yeah, man, it's got to be like H-Town rap. Go a lot further back than a lot of people know, you know.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like that whole history of everything's just,
For sure.
and us being able to just watch it grow, you know, going from like getting mixtapes at our local screw shop and shit, you know, to the driving out to Houston just to go find music and everything. And now it's like a little more mainstream, but I'm like, come on, man, like throw H-Town a little more credit, you know.
For sure.
But shit, man, what Alright, 1, 2, and 3. We're recording now. All right, let's talk born and raised family.
Yeah, I was born in Jennings, Louisiana. You know, so that's
Oh yeah,
I got the roots over there. Both sides of my family is like originally, or they got roots and ties in Louisiana.
right.
You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I was raised in Orange, Texas, West Orange to be exact. Right over there by the Cove. I remember growing up playing a lot of basketball because they used to have like they had like a half court basketball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
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 Over there in the old projects and everything.
Yeah, like Navy Edition. Or was that where was that, or was this?
Nah, right there in West Orange. It's right there. It was right there by the high school.
Oh yeah, yeah. More towards like a Cove or whatever, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
So all the Cove used to come out there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we would all ball and like a lot of people. Sometimes they'll come from you know Orange, the Orange area, East Orange, everything like that. Just all over Orange.
Yeah.
They would come out there and play basketball with us. And my bro, like the Armstrong brothers and shit. That's my bros I grew up with. ASB and them. You know, my bros, the Batchan brothers. We would all just play basketball and have fun.
Oh, nice.
And that really, that was a lot of my, like, just fun, like just having, you know, extracurricular activities, stuff to do, you know?
Right.
It was like,
Yeah, I mean, you had to kind of like make do with what you could with in Orange, you know, like growing up there is like you play some pickup basketball games, maybe go play some Madden with some friends, but other than that, it was like, I mean, like you literally had to go like, you know, group up with some people, like freestyle, just hang out, whatever, like screw shop. There's not a lot going on in fucking Orange, though.
And then, like, back then, out there, like, whenever we would play basketball, and then right, like a little ways down, there was a field with cows and bulls and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we would always hear them. Like it was country as hell and everything. Like, but they done built the buildings up and shit. They tore them down, and then now it's like big
Nice.
double decker apartment buildings and shit. So it's a lot different. But man, it was just you know, so playing basketball and everything and watching basketball and shit. That's where like that song I did called Basketball came from. A lot of influence came from that, you know, because I always was like watching Jordan play and you know, watching all the boys play and shit.
That Lil Boozy song, The Good Old Days.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that one, man. He's talking about, he's like, man, the good old days, Michael Jordan's coming on, I'm going home. And I was like, man, I remember those days, man, like playing a pickup game, be like, man, I gotta be home like at 7:15, man, Jordan's about to come on, you know, like, and then like 96 was when Kobe came in the league, you know.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Kobe, man. But like, that was almost like a new Jordan to me, you know, so I was like, I called him, man, it became like Jordan's coming on, then it became like, man, Kobe's coming on, you know, it was like Kobe and Shaq's about to fucking throw down, you know, so.
Yeah.
Man, basketball and hip hop though kind of go hand in hand. Hip hop and sports together kind of really. That's what it was for me. It was like sports, and then it was like hip hop. You know, it was like they all kind of like intertwined for me. It was like couldn't have basketball without my music going. You know. So, and man, it was like that, man. Since I was like probably like 10 years old, man. Like just listening to songs like what was one of your first CDs? You remember one of your first CDs that you bought? Like that you bought was like.
Yeah. One of them was The Chronic. I remember that.
Oh,
we used to jam that like all the time, front to back.
Yeah.
I remember we would write it down, like we would literally write the lyrics down, like what Dre and them was saying. We would write that shit down.
Yeah, you remember because you couldn't just go look up the lyrics, you know, and like so you had to like literally like write it down, like. And when certain ones came out, I remember hoping, I was like, man, please tell me they got an instrumental on there or something, you know, because that's the only way you really freestyle, you know, is if like you went and like found an instrumental for us.
Yeah.
You know, pop it in. I remember having my little handheld tape recorder, man. I put my CD in with the instrumental on it, and hit record on it, like no bass, no nothing, you know, just straight. I was like, hey, man, do what I can. But my first two CDs I bought, man, was House of Pain, which was Fine Malt Lyrics with Jump Around was on before it got like turned into like a kid song or some shit by Mrs. Doubtfire or whatever. Like they had it on there. I was like, man, y'all ruining a good song. I was like,
that shit is so popular. That shit got so popular, bro.
Oh, dude, but their whole like, I mean, even up till now, man, like House of Pain, all those guys, man, they're still like putting out some legit stuff. And for me, because I'm half Irish, so like, man, I remember I was like Shamrocks and Shenanigans, you know.
Yeah.
I was jamming that. Then my other CD, I remember I got my boombox, you know, pumped up, like, fucking go get me a couple CDs, and I had a Belle Biv DeVoe.
Oh shit.
Man, Poison. I was like sitting there listening. I was like, man, I don't even know. I was so young. I was like, I don't even know what half these dudes are talking about.
Truth too.
Man, yeah.
Never trust a big button to smile.
Yeah. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. That's why I was like sitting there. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, like that was my first 2 CDs. Fucking like completely different than anything I listen to now. Like, you know, House of Pain, and then I couldn't tell you last time I listened to like R&B or something. You know, like much less Belle Biv DeVoe coming on. You know.
Yeah.
The girl's poison. I'm sitting there like, I don't know, I was like, man, I might have been 10 or 11, that song's on, I'm sitting there like jamming the hell out of it. I'm like, man, when looking back, I was like, I don't even know what these dudes are talking about. They're talking about doing shit to girls and everything that I'm like, hell, I'm afraid to even look one in the eyes at 10 years old. God.
Man. Oh, bro, okay, so look, that's bringing us to something good right there. Like, when was the first time that you did something with a girl, bro?
Oh, shit. Man, that's probably like, maybe 14, 15.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too, man.
Man, and now you got kids out there, man, 10, 11, and 12 and shit, like, talking about shit. I'm like, man, I didn't even think that way when I was that young. I was like, damn.
I know, man.
Like,
to me, the way I look at it, that's pretty young, you know.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
Doing 15 or whatever. But
yeah.
like you said, man, they got the little kids just really just wilding.
Man, like I see them doing some shit. I'm like, how the fuck you get away with that shit? I got my ass beat when I was a kid. You know, if I did half the shit these kids are doing now, I'm like, it fucking blows my mind, man. So yeah, shit. But yeah, man, it was something else growing up around this area though. Man, just like always waiting. I remember when I turned 16, man, I was able to finally drive to like the lowrider shows and shit in Houston. I remember with the one, man. Oh man, where's that? I had it somewhere. Yeah, it's like shit, man. I had a picture somewhere, anyways. It was where's it?
I've never been to a lowrider show.
Oh yeah, man. But Lil O had a booth up there when the Fat Rat with the Cheese came out.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I had a picture of his booth. Man, Redman was there. Shit, UGK, Nas. One time I went, man, like it was just crazy because I was like 16. Most of my friends, you know, their parents weren't letting them drive up to Houston, you know. So I go out there though, and I remember seeing man, I forget which one of the shows it was, but Nas's Bentley was like parked out back, you know, just casually like routed by the what was it, the Astro Arena, whatever, you know, the what was it over there? Remember it was after the Astrodome closed, and they had like the Astro Hall or something or some shit like that over there. It's like all kind of like built together. That's where they had the shows at, you know. And man, I remember those lowrider shows, and they always had like good concerts and shit there, but always had to like go like enjoy like either like an older cousin or somebody, you know, going with me and shit. But rolling out there, it was like that shit got me hyped up back in the days, like going to seeing that so young, you know, man.
Yeah.
And then having a car that I pull up and, you know, like some people that I idolize, you know, and shit, they're sitting there like, damn, man, hey, that car's clean. I'm like, oh yeah. See how I get fucked with back home in Orange, Texas, riding around Mauriceville and that. You know, like shit, man. Used to get fucked with so bad.
Cutlass on Dayton?
Yeah, man, my Cutlass on Dayton,
that's
man.
G shit,
dude. Every time I hit a neon light, man, fucking cops. Woo! I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, it's a green neon light. You see the shit on cars now. I'm like, that was nothing. Like, I had a few lights, you know, like I had that green crust velvet and deerskin buttons, man. Dude, man, it was so clean. I had like strobe lights, man. I come down the road, I remember buddies be like, man, look like an 18-wheeler coming down the road all lit up and shit, you know. I'm like, man, like that's how I roll, man. I like that. But man, my dad painted that car for me and shit, man. That was clean, man. Like it was doo-doo brown when I got it, man. I was like, Dad, we got to do something with this. I can't drive it all doo-doo brown, you know. I was like, gotta have my Dayton, so we threw that pearl white on it, man. It was clean.
Doo-doo brown.
Man, doo-doo brown, man. It had a big scratch on the side where the old lady backed into her mailbox, went right down the car. I was like, good. I was like, got that scratch, we're getting rid of the doo-doo brown. But yeah, shit, man, what oh yeah, we were talking about other Fruit City artists. We was talking about Young Puda.
Yeah, my bro, Young Puda. Yeah, man, he's doing it too. Doing it. So nobody knows. Drake ain't gonna admit to the shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drake, man. You know, but just the thing is like.
Right.
Apparently he's been catching wind. He's been hearing stuff, people like little lyrics and what people's doing, and he's taking it for himself, knowing he's the artist that he is, knowing everybody loves him, whatever. So he's kind of running with people's stuff or whatever, doing and but that's so anyway, so Puda got a song something about, like where he's like so sexy or whatever, and I think it's Future. I think Drake got Future on the song, and it's real similar or whatever,
Man, that one song that Drake and Future did, man, was what was that? A few years ago.
Life is Good.
Yeah, man, Life is Good.
I was jamming it. I think I was jamming it earlier.
Dude, I was jamming it. Like it never did. It stayed on the top of the playlist, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, when he's talking about $50,000 on the handle, bitch, whatever. I'm just like, God, man, that shit. I get hype as fuck when I'm talking about that. I'm sitting there looking at my Target watch and shit, acting like I'm like, look on my wrist, bitch.
I mean, like with the class ring, like $100,000 for a cheap ring.
Yeah, I'm over here talking about my $24.99 Target special. I'm like $50,000 on my wrist, little bitch. I mean, $24.99, little bitch.
Man, shit.
Man.
But yeah, man, it's just so doing that, and the shit is just real. It's amazing to even think that you could, But we all connected. That's the way I look at it. The way I see it. People might not realize that, or they might like laugh it off like it's a joke. Right. But really, when you start looking at it, you start peeping shit. Yeah. We are all connected, and this one knows this one, and that one knows that one. Yeah. It's a big world, but it's a small world at the same time. Yeah, it really is. And people do catch wind of what you're doing. Yeah, so that's why. And you influence people. Yeah. You don't even know it. You don't even realize it. Exactly. So that's my goal, man. It's always like, I'm like, you know what, money and all that will come, whatever. But I'm like, man, if I can inspire somebody, like, hey, just go out and do what you do, like, don't let nobody, like, especially in this area, man, people always knock you down. I don't know how your family was about, like, but like me, man, they were like, oh, yeah, you can't run around with those cameras, hip hop, this and that, it ain't gonna pay off this. And I'm like, man, I was like, well, why y'all hassling me so much, like they want me to go work in an oil field or some shit. But how does your family like respond like to like your music and everything? How was they supportive or? Yeah, like they are at first. At first, I think they just thought it was like a phase, or you're doing what everybody else is doing, or whatever. Yeah, that's how. Then they started seeing me getting in magazines. They started seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the notoriety. And it was like, okay, he's he's serious about it. Right. This is not something that he's just playing with. Yeah. Or whatever. Right. And they knew like I said earlier, like my mama was real heavy on music. Right. A lot of my Aunt Glenda, Nanny likes music. You know what I'm saying? Right, they all like music. Yeah. So it's not like it's a shock to them that I mess with music. Right. Oh, yeah, but it's just to a certain extent, to a certain point when somebody's doing something. Yeah. And it's like I said, so like recently, within the past few years or whatever, they saw me really going for it, and they saw me, loving it and doing what I'm doing. Yeah. And it was like, it was like, so they've gotten on board with it, and they've really been very supportive and pushed me. Oh yeah. That's always good though, have that like support group around you versus like always having to fight people, But like, like I said, my mom side of the family, like everybody over there's like music, like my grandpa, he used to always tell stories about when he was in the military, like playing at train stations and shit, like George Jones, Johnny Cash, these guys, and I'm like, I remember like hanging out with my grandpa, like sitting there watching him just pick at his guitar, and man, if he wasn't alcoholic like he was, like man, like he could have been like amazing. Like you would hear him and you think it was somebody you heard off the radio, so like, but then like my Mimi, she liked a different kind of music. My mom liked something different. I had cousins, that liked something different, so I was able to like pull all this together. I was like, I can go from Chuck Berry, to Sam Cooke, all the way to like, today, Slim Thug, Lil Kiki, but I'm like, man, we can go all the way back, right. Chuck Berry and those guys, man, when that music was like, you put it on, like, you couldn't be in a bad mood. Right. I mean, like, you put on that stuff in the 50s and you're just like,
man, like everything seemed so simple. Like they were so into their music, like
right.
so.
That deep, that vibe, man.
Oh, man,
There's something about that vibe and everything.
Yeah, you can't beat that vibe.
That's a lot of that is like how I feel about Al Green. When you listen to some Al Green,
dude,
you know, it just the production, the soul you can hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like same with like man, Otis Redding, those guys, man, like,
man.
dude, like. That back in the days was like,
and you know, like you brought up, you had just brought up Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I was in between this shirt. I was in between this shirt right here and the Johnny Cash shirt.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear the Cash. I was like, well, the Cash or this one. I went on ahead and picked this one, you know, because I got the little colors and shit right here. But I was like, yeah,
Johnny Cash, man, the Man in Black, like, but
that's exactly what it was too.
But like music these days, like, and I don't feel like enough of the youngsters to give like the old school credit, man. Like,
I've noticed that, and that's so strange.
Dude, like
man.
These young kids, like, man, they'll sit there and beat down like legendary rappers. Like they'll sit there and talk crap on Snoop or some of these. I'm like,
right,
the hell, like you talking shit on this motherfucker, like.
It's
come on, like they give no respect. I'm like, hell. At least when I was coming up, I knew people like gave respect, or they would even they used a similar to beat some of that old like blues and stuff. So it all paved the way for where we're at today.
Right.
Like these young guys, I'm like, man, y'all ain't paying no homage to anybody. So
it's crazy, but I mean, I try to think back to when we were younger, when we were that age.
Yeah.
Did we maybe kind of come off like that? I hope that we didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Each generation has that little.
Yeah, because when you're young, you're always thinking, oh, I'm the one doing this. Nobody did it before me.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Right,
It's almost like you don't realize, bro, all this shit has been done.
Yeah. There's a reason that we fell into it like we did, because somebody inspired this person, and on down the line, and
Right.
But yeah, man, I hope we never came off like that, because I feel like I felt like we had a pretty big appreciation for music as a whole, versus now it's like people grab onto just a few things, and I'm like, man, like if you want to talk music, like let's go all the way back to the 50s. Let's go to the first Wu-Tang album, like shit, we can go there to fucking Bruce Springsteen down there, shit, or Elvis, we can put anything in. Yeah. I'm gonna be able to at least conversate with you about this song, this era, versus now, like. I'm like, man, like
it makes you wonder what changed with the younger generation. Like why did they lose that?
Oh yeah.
Why did they lose that part of the people before you? You know what I'm saying? The
yeah.
big guys. Why are you not appreciating the big guys?
Yeah. Like where's the love at for the people that paved the way so these young cats can do what they love, just like we're able to do it, but we also know, hey man, like if it wasn't for these guys paving the way, inspire me, we wouldn't be doing this shit.
Right.
Like we're working in Houston with Donnie over there, doing those few gigs with him.
Shout
and
out to him for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Donnie Houston, one of the, in my opinion, the best podcasts out of H-Town that just really dives in deep with artists and everything else. So, but being able to just go out and shoot a little photos and everything that at the podcast when he was doing, that inspired me to be like, hey man, that's what I'll do. Talk. Just sit down and talk to people like you, other people. I don't care if you're the small guy on the totem, or if you're the main guy at the top. Like, hey, I want to talk, and let's, because that's one thing we all share in common, man. It's like you said, we're all connected. Like somebody, I know somebody, but nobody thinks in the big scheme of things. Like that big guy out there, he's like everybody's connected. So somewhere along the way, But yeah, man, it's like. This is wild how to see the game where it's at now versus just 2 decades ago.
Yeah.
And how people have come and gone, and the ones that have stuck around, every time they say Eminem's finished.
Right.
He comes right back and he's like, oh yeah, watch this. He spits out some shit I can't even so fast where I'm just like, damn, just like that, and people sleep, but the younger generation still clown on him and trying to cancel him and shit. I'm like, yeah, come on, really.
M's not leaving until he's leaving, he's ready to leave. He's not going nowhere, man.
Oh yeah, speaking Super Bowl this year, the halftime show with man, Dre, Snoop, Eminem, all of them out there, man. When they all came out, I was like. That's what, when I think rap, everybody that was on that stage, I was like, that's it right there. These are all originators. You see Snoop up there, you see Eminem, and I'm like, hey, that's where it's at.
Yeah. And then and then they had 50 out there, and they was kind of making jokes like, he eating that food now, he eating that down south, that Houston food.
Oh yeah, because he ain't so jacked. He kind of like bloated.
Yeah,
man.
He's kind of fat swole. He's kind of strong and fat. Man.
Yeah, he ain't over at 50 anymore, man.
Nah, man. That was like the difference between New York food and down south food. I was like, man, but yeah, that halftime show was. It was something to see that because that was the first, like we hadn't seen that before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
they had. I remember the titty debacle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Back in the day,
like and Janet Jackson.
Yeah, but
that was pretty cool and dope. But just that rap shit, that shit.
Like I don't remember. Yeah, like when they put that on, and so many people, they were complaining about it. I'm like, look, man, it don't have to be country or old washed up rock and rollers anymore. Like come on, man, like. So to me, that was like one of the best Super Bowl shows ever. I'm like, shit. Like the OGs just went out and like they laid it down, shut it down, dropped the mic, and bounced. I was just like, God, I was like, that's how you fucking do it. No flaws, no fucking like big effects and shit. They just went out there, laid it, fucking, and bounced. I was like, that's how the fucking old school does it, man. But yeah.
Let me ask you, bro. Did you watch the Oscars, man?
No, man, dude. So I was about that. God, man, like. What the fuck was Will Smith thinking? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking at it in so many different ways and so many different.
I'm thinking like,
but I don't think I mean, on some jokey shit, I was like, he wouldn't have did that to Eddie.
Dude,
he wouldn't. But I mean,
Will Smith, we know for a damn fact, if it was anybody else other than Chris Rock, if it was The Rock, you wouldn't have went up there and bits. Like,
why did you do that, bro? You didn't have to do that, man.
Man, like. When I saw that, I was just like...
You one of the best ever to do it, bro, but you lost your mind.
Man.
If that shit was real, if that shit actually literally happened, bro, you gotta chill out, man.
Man, I still feel like there's some kind... I thought it was a setup, like, when my girl was saying, I was like, nah, that ain't real, and then I heard him shouting, and people were laughing. I was like, he was just laughing.
So real.
Like, the dude was just laughing about it.
Yeah.
And then he's walking up on stage, and Chris Rock was like, uh-oh, here he comes, and I was like...
Right. Oh. And it's almost like Chris Rock, like, leaned in for it. Like, he was like, come on, hit me if you want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was like... I didn't
weird,
hear it,
bro.
It sounded like an added effect or something. Like, it didn't sound like a real slap. It sounded like...
I'm so in the middle of, like, trying to figure out, bro, if it's real or if it's fake. Because sometimes it looks real. You're like, yeah, it's real. And then you're like, nah, fuck no.
And so, me, I'm the conspiracy theorist. So I'm sitting there, I was like, oh, yeah, this shit's happening? The fuck's happening on the other side of the world? Y'all hide from us. So y'all paid Will Smith some money to go smack the fucking piss out of Chris Rock because what was one of because y'all eating children over there and whatever.
Yeah.
Remember when that shit was going around? They were like people working at Disney or kidnapping kids.
Dude, just outlandish shit, man. Dude, like the Illuminati is just fucking the whole game up as usual. Y'all still fucking up shit.
Yeah, and now they got Will Smith smacking the piss out of Chris Rock. And Chris Rock has done some... I've heard him say stuff about, like, other people, like...
Yeah.
That was, like, 10 times worse than that. I was just kind of like, man, come on, G.I. Jane. I was like, he didn't go out there and talk about, like, I fucked your wife or some shit, like...
How about that boy August? What about... But, hey. We're not trying to say that, man.
Yeah,
like, I don't know, bro.
Man, the whole thing is fuck. I was just like... They were like, Will Smith issues apology, and they're like, nothing yet from Chris Rock. I'm like, the motherfucker probably don't want to leave his house because he got bitch slapped and had to hold his composure and knew that he really couldn't say nothing. I mean, like, you got Chris Rock and you got Will Smith, so he's not really going to be like, oh, you punk bitch, come back up here, He's just like, wow, I don't know what to do. This has never happened, poor guy.
Bro, that whole shit was insane. You know what? And I saw Ricky Smiley was talking about what he did, and he was talking about how he turned, as soon as it happened, he turned it off. And that's what I did too.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I like. When I seen that shit, I was like, no,
like,
man.
Hey, like that's it.
I went and got in the bed.
Yeah. I was just like, that shit. I was just like, man. I was like, the last few years have been shit. Like trying to get people together that couldn't have award shows, this and that. And I was like, and then they come back and you see this decline in Hollywood. Like,
right.
And then I felt like it just came to a head right there because I was like, man, what the fuck's going on in not just Will's life, but like Hollywood in general, man. They're all so grumpy. They're like, and then they all get so political and shit. I'm like, the fuck just happened for Will Smith to get up out of his chair
right.
after saying, I mean, hell, they say something about they have an open relationship, this and that, and he's cool with her, like, fucking other dudes, apparently. They have this open, but don't say shit about her hair.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm like, yeah, I understand she's suffering from, what was it, alopecia or whatever it is, yeah. And,
I didn't even know, bro, I thought that was her hairstyle. I thought she got on that.
Because she had short hair before, right?
I could have sworn. And so, I mean... Bro, I didn't know it was a medical condition. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Bro. But like, and hell, Chris Rock might have not either. You know, he probably just seen her in the crowd, was like, all right, you know.
Right.
But then, man, he didn't want no bitch slap. Like, and then Will Smith, he said, he was like, oh, man, what did he say? Oh, I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm like, dude, you're an accomplished, not just an accomplished, you are a highly accomplished professional who's made it to what? He's probably 50. Or closing in on 50, you know. I'm like,
should be.
I'm like, dude, like, come on, man. Like, I understand we're all, like, you and I both, like, we all have room for growth and everything, spiritually and in our lives. But I'm like, man, I'm like, dude, you have to be more aware of who you are and your status.
Yeah.
To go and bitch slap Chris Rock.
And see, in a setting like that, okay, we know that's a Hollywood setting. They're all actors. Everybody's there. That's what leads me more to believe it was scripted. It was more set up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it seems
everybody had to know something. Yeah, or somebody knew.
Yeah, because nobody jumped up there to try to stop it. Nobody like grabbed them, but they're like, oh, but during the commercials, this happened. I'm like, but it, like, come on, like, and they're like, Chris Rock hasn't said. I'm like, I'm waiting for the big, like, we got you, because.
And then you know what, bro? And I was telling my girl about this too, cause she was like the first one that asked me about it. She was the first one I spoke to about it after it happened. Yeah. When whatever happened, right? Right. Bro, the way I look at it is, and I could be wrong. This is the way I see it. This is what I think, man. Personally, I think she's still really. She wished that she could have been with Pop, bro. Oh, that's what I think. Yeah. And I feel like, and a lot of women do that, bro. This is not just her. This is a human thing. Yeah. A lot of people do this too. But just for instance, as dudes, we can understand this. A lot of times, a woman will be in love with somebody from the beginning. Oh yeah. And they can't let that go. Yeah. And they'll put that on you. They'll put that on the next person they with. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I feel like a lot of these issues stem from that. Bro. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? From what apparently from pictures and things. Yeah. Her and Pop was a deal. Yeah. And then there's like pictures with her and some other dudes or whatever. Like, and I'm like, but then they came out straight. It's almost like she had to settle low key. Yeah. And that's what I feel like, because. Man, she's just been like dragging him along. I'm like, and now the dude just does that. I was like, man, how fucked up is y'all's relationship that he didn't? Chris Rock just basically said, hey, you got short hair, G.I. Jane too, whatever. He wasn't like, hey, I fucked your short haired wife the other night, you know. Yeah, like there was yeah, bro. But would you be able to maintain your composure if, like, you know, you're sitting there and then all of a sudden somebody comes up on stage and bitch slaps you and? Bro, no, you know what I'm gonna tell you? No. Not. I don't think I would have unless I knew what was going on. So Chris Rock is either the most or one of the most professional dudes. Yeah. Ever. But we know he is. And is held down. Yeah. You got to know that he is, and you got to give him that. Yeah. Or either that was scripted. Will has a movie coming out. That's what I'm saying. People. And he won an award for it. Publicity is everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So get people talking about whatever this and that. Get people talking. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Man, the whole thing like weird. I mean, we wouldn't. Why are we? You see, we're talking about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you got us, sitting there, we go from being like talking about rap, everything else, be like, hold on, wait, Will Smith smacked the fuck out of Chris. Like, I wouldn't have been able to hold my composure. I'd have been like, when he started saying, get my wife's name out your fucking mouth, man. I don't know if I'd have been, and Chris was like, he's like, oh, I am, whatever. I would have had to fire back, like, you tell your wife to get me out of her mouth. Man, like, I wouldn't have been able to hold my composure, so, like, Chris Rock doing that, like, kudos to that dude, like, yeah. I don't know another person in Hollywood that got bitch slapped like that and then been like, wow, all right, let's keep on going here. I'm like, fuck just happened, man. Let's continue with the Oscars. I just got slapped. We're gonna keep going. No. And then they're interviewing people afterwards. Like I was like watching these
whatever those clips come up on YouTube and shit. You know, I'm like, fuck. You don't want to click on it, but you're like, man, let's see what this fucker says.
Yeah, that
you know?
clickbait.
And all of a sudden, I'm like in deep watching the red carpet afterwards or whatever. And
yeah.
I'm like,
because apparently Denzel and who was it somebody else, Denzel and somebody else, Tyler Perry, I think, was like consoling them, you know, telling Will, you gotta chill, you gotta relax. Now the words that he said, the I don't even want to say inspiring or whatever, but the word where he was talking about when you're at your highest point, that's when the devil comes for you.
Right. Hey, that's true. Cause
I can appreciate that. So
I mean, you can't fault the guy for, I mean, whatever, because we don't know what's going on.
Honestly, I'm gonna say, like, okay, talking about it right now, that would be like me. We know each other. We're familiar with each other, right?
Right.
We've done business. We've hung out on some cool shit, whatever. We doing this right now.
Yeah.
That would be like me or you. If I say something crazy, you slap the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Then we continue on with the interview.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that ain't in a normal setting. That ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras go off. Everybody parts ways, whatever, and it's done. So like, just to happen like that, I'm like, and he just kept like you said, either it's scripted or it's like he was so fucking cool and chill that he's just like kept going. But then again, if I was up there hosting something like that too, like my mind frame might have been different. I might have been like, nah, this is my one chance, like my one chance to get to host this or whatever. I might have been like, all right, well, fuck you too, but kept it to myself and just kept going. So who knows what your mindset is like when you're doing that big of an event in front of everybody.
Right.
But man, yeah, it's just crazy. It's like the whole fault. Like, I think the days of like celebrities are kind of like taking a back seat almost. Like, you still have your big names, but at the same time, I don't think a lot of people take them as serious because of just bullshit. Really, like
it's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
for sure. We you know what I mean. We go behind the scenes. We know what's happening.
Yeah.
This shit ain't always cracked up to be.
No. Like, I mean, you see, like you see their house, a car, and shit. But I'm like, man, that don't mean these like everybody's living their best life. Just because they got millions, they ain't living their best life. Shit.
We all still going through shit.
Yeah,
everybody's
exactly.
still going through shit, and it gets weird. It gets real strange.
Oh yeah. And like you said, I mean, it's perfect. Like the devil comes at you when you're making strides, when you're growing, and man, we got to like. They throw some bullshit at you, 24/7. Devil's always throwing shit at you, so might have threw Will a curveball and he's fucking swung and missed,
Well, he swung and hit.
Yeah,
depending on.
Yeah, literally, he did swing and hit. Oh man, that reminds me of when he did that. I was like, man, I pictured Dave Chappelle and Rick James. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. No man, like when he did that, I was like sitting there. I was like, I got the idea for a meme right now. I was like, man, fucking Will Smith done smacked the shit out of fuck Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, that whole Dave Chappelle. Man, remember they tried to cancel Dave Chappelle too? Like,
can't cancel the man. Can't cancel Dave.
You can't cancel Dave Chappelle. You can't cancel like they try to cancel Kid Rock. Like they try to cancel them. Like you can't cancel everybody. You can't cancel these big names. All because
cancel yourself.
They're like, yeah. Cancel yourself. Delete your page and start over because you know what? Like you didn't pass go. You didn't get to like we don't like damn man like.
That shit is ridiculous, bro. The cancel culture is.
Dude, it's.
I don't fool with it, man.
Man, it's like 1% of people ain't got no time to do anything else except for be like, oh, I can't believe what this motherfucker said in 1989 and that hit song. And I'm like, God damn, like leave it the fuck alone, man. And then you hear it and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, the fuck, man, like.
Damn. For real, bro.
I'm like, you got butthurt over a song that came out when you wasn't even fucking born, and now you want to cancel this dude, or because they did a comedy skit that in the '80s that hurt your feelings, and now you don't even know how to fucking handle it, these fucking people, they're like, my feelings are hurt. This I'm like, man, like, look, I'm all for like no bullying, whatever and shit, but like,
they're extra sensitive, bro, and they think they get to run everything.
Like, cause you guys are like,
for it.
When we were kids, we went back and was like, oh man, this movie from the 70s, it offended me. That wasn't funny. But what, no, our parents and everybody else have been like, sit your little ass down. I'm like, the fuck you mean it offended you? I'm like, shit.
For real, man.
Like, everything that I hear now, I'm like, dude, like that's what y'all bitching about right now? Like damn, like Will Smith got some big problems. Out here bitching about a song that was released 20 years before they were born. Looking crazy, man. And so what's next, man? Like what's the future holding for Zig?
Man, I don't know, bro. Time will tell, man. We gotta keep it just in perspective and keep looking.
Oh yeah,
keep mashing.
Keep grinding.
This right here is amazing to me.
Yeah, hey.
You know what I'm saying? Us finally linking
Dude,
up.
finally, like I can't. I mean, like it was. I mean, like I said, like I looked at my timeline. I was like, man, it was about a year ago when I finally like put up Hyde. You know, I made the page. I was like, all right, I have to put myself out there.
Yeah.
And then getting wrapped up with work or other things, you know, then trying not to get discouraged because like people don't understand like a simple production like this right here. I mean, you got fucking $1,600 cameras, you got mics, everything else. Like it's not like back in the days where you can get your cell phone and be like, let's for it. You got to like compete at some kind of level. You know, you can't have bad audio no more. People ain't gonna want to watch. So it's like, but it took a year. It literally a year to get every little piece in place just to be able to do this. So it's like we keep grinding, pushing forward instead of. My biggest thing was like having to push through the negativity that surrounds this area. You know, every time you want to do something that's genuine and unique to you,
right.
And it doesn't fit the small town narrative. You know, you got so many people giving you pushback, and so my biggest thing was like just trying to be like, all right, but hey, screw you. You know, like I'm gonna go do me, and if y'all like it, hey, I'm fucking 41 years old, man. I ain't gotta listen to the shit. You know,
that's
like
right.
like y'all can go kick rocks for all I give a shit. Like we ain't in high school no more. I'm not trying to please everybody. I want to be happy doing this, talking to people that you know that we vibe with. You know, like shit. You know, like people that we work with. We all gonna get to the top together. So
right.
You know, ain't no man left behind. So that hard work though, man. Fuck, man. I like every time I had to play, I was like, come on, man. I was like something. And then finally, when I was fucking with the other day, when I was like, man, I'm gonna run and see if I find that wire and shit, man. Came back, plugged everything in. And then I was like, fuck, man. I was like, something still ain't working. Went up to the, ECP Computers. Shout out to those guys because, man, they straight up. He went to the settings, like pulled up my camera, bam, like showed me how to do it and everything. I was like, how much I owe you? He was like, man, you don't owe me nothing. You need anything, just come and holler at me. I was like, man, that's real. Like, I was going to go and have to drop like $100. I was getting pissed. I was like, man, fucking laptop. At one point, I told my girl, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take all my cameras. I'm going to throw them in the trash. Like, fuck this shit. I was getting frustrated, you know, so. Yeah. But then once I calmed down, I was like, all right, man, we got the mics, everything's working, so. But we're good, like, man, so. We'll be doing future podcasts, like.
Coming through with Houston Hughes. That's how we coming.
Hey, that's how we do it, too, man. Coming through with Houston Hughes, man, we'll bring guests on, like Zig. Look him up. I'm going to have all the links in the video. Let's see, who was, I was. Yeah. I'll have that link up for the production of what was the last one?
The I Get the Bag?
Yeah, I Get the Bag, yeah. So he produced that and
shout out to KBF. Shout out to my bro out there in Germany, man. We bringing back that fast like a comet. We bringing that joint back. I got Baby Easy on one of the remixes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out that boy for sure. And hey, and this boy right here, Houston Hughes, did that video. You know what I mean? So hey, it's been work. We've been working.
Yeah, we've been like
having fun doing it.
Yeah, hey man, we had some fucking wild times too, man. Like I remember riding around fucking just freestyling and shit. Or a few times trying to get to Houston and I'm like, man, every time we try to go to Houston, fucking flood.
Yeah, you had the Scooby Doo.
yeah, and then shit. Even today, I was like, man, I'm prepared. Then all of a sudden, the fucking bottom dropped out, fucking breaker flipped and shit. And I was like, man, nah. I was like, not today, motherfucker. I was like, man, I'll regroup. I got shit together. So
yeah, solid,
man. So yeah, but we'll be coming through with some more episodes. Is you know, what is it? The pilot episode, I guess you say, whatever. But
we kicking it off.
Had to get my boy Zig on the first one, and we've been talking about it for a while. So we're gonna come back. I'm gonna have we'll try to get 10 in from H-Town, Tribe Life 10. I'll put a link up for his. Try to get out to talk to Craig Stilley. He's doing a movie actually here in the Beaumont area, so I'll pull him in. He's a big mental health advocate as well, but he's got a show that's in the works. Like, man, he's a boxing trainer. I don't know if Craig Stilley, he went to West Orange, I think. Okay. He's about our age, but he's a boxing trainer and all that. But he did a movie that's like picking up some Sting right now, like, and they shot it all right here in Beaumont, like.
What is it about?
Him as a boxer, like mob ties, like boxing,
okay.
yeah. So, but the dude knows the people.
Y'all
He was
be
in.
sure to check that out.
Yeah, he was in Vander Holyfield's wedding recently.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but he's another one. And I was like, hey man, we're gonna get on that podcast, this and that, and man, weeks go by. I'm like, damn it, you know. So finally, I'm like, we're good, we're solid. So I'll be bringing him on, and hopefully anybody else you can think of. I want my goal is to bring people together to help support, promote those that inspire me, those people I believe in, those people that go out and grind it, and they haven't stopped. So
Right.
you're a perfect example of somebody who just went out there, like, hustled, you pushed through it, like the naysayers, you basically just shrug them off, or push them out of the way, and you're still doing your thing, and it's progressively getting better. Every piece of work that comes out is better.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
This is what I've always wanted to do since I was a little kid. I remember always wanting to entertain people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just having fun.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, people are like, oh, you don't smoke. I'm like, yeah, but man, you cut me loose in front of like the, people that I'm friends with, like you, this and that. I'm like, man, you see me smile because I'm out here doing what I love doing around people I enjoy being around and
Right.
shit, So it's,
Right.
but yeah, so coming through with Houston Hughes, I'm gonna try to do one a week, but won't guarantee that. But we will try. I'm gonna try my hardest to put out one a week. We got Zig here. I put up links, everything for him, and we'll keep you updated. If you go to Facebook page, Hughes Your Daddy Entertainment, High TV, Houston_Hughes1 on Instagram, and I'll have links for all that other shit.
Right.
And
It's your boy ZIG FCF. I'm in here with Houston Hughes. We coming through. You know what I'm saying? And yo, ZIGFCF.com. You know what I mean? ZIG FCF TV on YouTube. Z.I.G on Spotify. Yeah, he gonna link y'all to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna link y'all to him. And we coming through with Houston Hughes, baby. You know what it is.
Yep, Houston Hughes here with Zig. Like, subscribe, follow. We'll have links up. We're out.
We get the bag in this. Hey, we get the bag in this easy. Hey, these rappers gon' have to believe.